Good morning. It's day 3 here in Ghana. So today we're leaving the hotel, the Lancaster Hotel. Like I said, it's really nice. If you ever find yourself out here, definitely this is a spot I would stay. Has a casino attached to it just in case that's something you're interested in. But today we're about to get on the bus. I'm gonna have breakfast first, then we're gonna get on the bus, travel a little bit. Today's itinerary, we are going to Kumasi, which is the second largest city here in Ghana, which is home to the Asante king, which is basically the king of the country. He is second only to the president of Ghana. So that is where we're headed to today. Apparently it's gonna be a nice long trip, and I will see you when we get there. Going on, we're halfway to Kumasi. It's about a 5-hour journey, about 2.5 hours away now. So we're stopped at a little rest stop. I don't know where we are, for being honest. I stopped and got a drink. I got a Lucozade. Thought it was gonna be like Gatorade, but it's like Gatorade, but it is sparkling. Like I said, halfway there. So let's continue the journey. All right, so we have made it to Kumasi. We are staying at, I believe it's the Asante Hotel, Premier Hotel. You see, this is just the balcony area from like the up top part. We haven't got our rooms yet, so that's the only thing we're waiting for right now. But yeah, it's really beautiful out here. It's definitely different than Accra, which is more like the city area. I'll show you some pictures, and so you can see like exactly the area that we're in right now. So as you can see back there, well, I don't know if you can see a little bit far, but we're more like in the mountain. So you can see more trees. We're like in the mountain area. There's more hotels around here. But yeah, this is really cool. This is some of the furniture that's on the balcony. Good morning. It is technically day 4, but it's really day 3 of the trip, if we're gonna include the flight. So unfortunately yesterday, the traffic getting here was ridiculous. So the only thing we did was get here and eat, and then we just hung out here at the hotel. Today we're gonna try to fit everything in. So it's gonna be a combination of days 3 and 4. So let's see what we can get into.
A little about the Asante Kingdom. The Asante Kingdom was actually founded by the first king of Ashanti, Nana Osei Tutu the First. You know, in the kingdom, they have various titles. In the black stool room, whenever a king passes on, they will send you, blindfold you into the stool room, and then you choose your title. So they have Osei Tutu, Opoku Ware, and then about 3 more titles in addition. So whichever one that you choose become your name. For instance, I am called Isaac. If I choose Opoku Ware the first stool, I will become Opoku Ware the second. Okay. So now we have Osei Tutu the second on the throne, because he chose Osei Tutu the first, the founder of the Ashanti Kingdom's stool. So this is how it works.
All right, so the first place we're starting today is the Bonri Kente village. We're at the, I don't know if you can see the sign back there, but we're at one museum. It's pretty much going to explain where we are and the things they do at this place. I believe this is where they make a lot of the clothes for different celebrations and different events that go on here in the Ashanti Kingdom. So that's what we're about to go explore now. So let's do it.
So, as I said, kente started from the floor, but later on, our forefathers were finding difficult to get other strips. So they decided to provide this machine that we call it for the loom. And as I said, everything about kente is made by handmade. So this one is made by handmade. I will call it the loom. And we have the equipment that we use for the weave. We call this one the shuttle. The shuttle. We call it the shuttle. We call this one the bobby, and we call this one the rift. We call this one what? The pulley. We call this one the pulley, and we call this one the flanges. We also call this one the headers. We call this one the beater. This is used to clamp the cloth to make the cloth compact. This also creates space through the background for you to penetrate your shuttle through. Yeah, so that's how they all function. They all do its function. Yeah, support the weaving for the weaving to move. Yeah, so that's how the single weaving The single weaving, as I said, is the most fastest among all the weaving.
So this is the single weave.
This is the single weaving. So you see, that's how the single weaving goes. When the shuttle, you find the shuttle on your left side or your right side, you make sure you step on your right feet, and the other one you release it. You release it like what I've done. Then you release it. So you see a space will create nicely for you to penetrate your shuttle through. So when it comes to the other side, the same process. You change it and you release the other one and penetrate it. But one thing is, if you want to make the weaving easier for you, always you have to make sure that you won't hold the bobby, because the bobby is supposed to rotate. So when you hold it, that's how the weaving is going to. It won't help the weaving, the cloth. So you have to make sure you release it.
All right, so we are our next stop. I believe our guide Isaac pronounces as Ntonsu. It's pretty much where they make, when I said ceremonial clothes, this is where they make more like clothes for like funerals and stuff. Like the different colors mean different things. So that's what we're gonna learn about right now.
Thank you.
Madasi.
The reason I use this language to welcome you because you are back to your roots. So I'm supposed to use that Asante to welcome you, like you are welcome. So my name is Kojo. Kojo, Monday born. Monday, that's how they call me Kojo. And this town, they call this town Ntonsu. Ntonsu, if you see my shirt, they have the name here. Ntonsu, they are making adinkra symbols with the cloth. And when somebody say adinkra means farewell or goodbye. Farewell or goodbye. Without the symbols, it's awesome. But the moment the symbols get inside, it's traditional. Because some of the symbols can give message to you, or send message to the family, or give message to the friends. So you can sew, most people are using the traditional cloth with the symbols like church service, occasion, adore, party, wall hanging, or funeral, because of the meaning. And before you can use those symbols, you need to get a dye. So home here, they prepare the traditional dye, only black ink, they prepare it in here. To get a dye, if you don't get this back, you can't get a dye. If you they make too much noise. So this tree, they call this tree Badie. Badie, they don't have English name, only local name they have. And this tree, you can grow it here or you can get it here. It's for the north. It's part of Ghana. There are some place called Asante. That's a small village. Only place you can get this. Then I can say those people over there don't know how to get color from theirs. The work is a family business. It's only my family people know how to get this. So when I stand here, it's about 6 generations to me. Because my sister do this way past to my father, to my brothers, all of them, they are gone. But they don't want the family business to be end. That's why they also keep on doing this. So when they bring this tree down, the rain season, you can get it soft. But the dry season, you can fit it and see how the tree bark look.
Oh, okay. And you get the dye from the tree.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And this bark also is not poison. Like when you have malaria, you can chill it. If you have a stomach problem like diarrhea also seriously, also you can train it or you can make a tea on it. Nothing will happen to you. So seriously, malaria and the stomach problem, those people also come here and get some because of this. So when you turn it, thank you, into pieces, smaller ones like those. And after you leave it in water. So if you look here, this is the soak one. You see how it's soft. So when you get this, and the mortar is ready, and these are the pestle. Depend on one you can use. It's heavy, so you pan it like fufu, and then you can use 2 hands or 1.5. Everyone needs to try. First two. Good. You're doing well. Good.
I'm natural.
Good. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so when you have this, if you see it, it's like mulch. So to get this one, and then you look back here. You see? These are the bases.
We can come?
Yeah, you can come and look. Now the basis is empty because they bought it yesterday. So they don't have any particles in here. But when this one is prepared, the preparation is ready, you have to divide each one should be half. After you divide it, you add water and then you set firewood under and leave it on fire for 4 hours. First 4 hours and they use this nut to sieve.
Yeah.
Because you have to take the particles out. So when you strain it like this, all the particles need to be on the top here. So after, there is the first color. You get it from the back. You see how the color look?
Yes. Yeah, red.
It's like red or brown.
Yeah.
Then when you have this one for 1 day, and the next day, you have to send this one back to fire again and keep boiling it. So see how the second one look? Yeah. It's getting dark. So the more you leave it on fire, the more it's coming dark and thick like this. You see how it's thick? Yeah. It's like tar. Yeah. So before you can get this for 1 week on fire, you don't add anything to it, only the water and the bark. You need to get more firewood. You have time. Sometimes, always, my mother do this for us. She is my mommy.
Yeah.
The more you cook and the water need to go, and you have this. If you have this, you have your symbols and you have your cotton cloth. It's easy for you to do your own stamping. By my hand, you can wash. By getting to your clothes with any cotton cloth, after it dry, it doesn't come out. So this is the way they prepare the dye. So from here, they're going to learn the symbols, the meaning of the symbols. So you have opportunity to pick the symbols you like. They can give message to you or to your family, to your friend. And you do your own stamping to show that this one handmade. Thank you so much. Thank you. The symbols is made of calabash. I think you know calabash? It's a god. So the olden days, you can't get a calabash to do the printing. For you to know the meaning, you can have the sheet, so you have time to look. So this symbol means Jinyame except God. It's like those who believe God. Without God, you can't do nothing. God is supreme. So this is number 1. After this one, beauty. And they have symbol of leadership. That's the leadership symbol. This is also another traditional one. And they also have Aya, like you are here. You are not afraid of me. I'm not afraid of you. Symbol of defense. This is also another traditional one. And they have Sankofa. Go back to your roots. returning to your roots. They have 3 different types. Yeah. So this 3 symbol means the same. Return and fetch it. Or going back to your roots. The bad one is old and the other 2 is new. Sankofa. And they have symbol of beauty. That the comb means beauty. If you look to this is also another traditional one. And they have the 2 swords. That is the protection. 2 swords also means protection. Symbol of friendship. That is the teeth and the tongue. Means friendship. There's also another traditional one. Fun tun from fun. Then chem from fun. That is 2 crocodiles sharing one stomach. The unity and diversity. Fun tun from fun. Then chem from fun. And they also have some of the new ones. Because for your time, I'm going to explain the new ones to you. But the old ones, if you want to read through the book, you can find all of them. But when you throw on the power of love. Okay, so these are the new symbols. You can't find it on the chart. This symbol means the year of return. Before the coverage come, 2019, those people are returning back home. So year of return symbol. You can't find it on the sheet because it's a new, came out 2019. And these are the symbols my father bring before they pass. This one means help each other. Like help me, then I help you. In my language, they say boami, na me mwao. Boami, na me mwao. Help me, then I help you. And this is change your life. Change your life, symbol of repentance. Change your life, another new one also. And they also have the power of love. The power of love, that's the love symbol. And also another new symbol. And the last one means forward ever, backwards never. Life, you always look forward, you don't look back. So these are the new ones. So like I told you, if you want to make your own design, like this, you pick 3 symbols or 2 symbols, your favorite.
What is this name?
That is the life, the ankh, symbol of life. Yeah. You can pick 3 or 2 symbols. So there's the hand weaving. I also do the weaving myself. No problem, take time.
I need to pay you.
Yeah, we are mama na finish.
I know.
We are finish.
Well, no, he's my money man. Really, he's been
Wait, mommy. Follow my brother. I'm going to show you the finish one.
Thank you.
I'll give you the change, okay? I'm going to give you a change.
Okay.
When I'm finished, I'll give you a change.
And I could find a protection, yes. Right here? Yeah,
Forward ever, backwards never. Symbol of protection. Year of return.
So we're still here in Kumasi. We just left and took a probably, I'd say about 15-20 minute drive. But the traffic here is crazy, so that 15-20 minutes really could turn into an hour. So we are here at a restaurant, I believe it's called Jaffa. And I'm finally gonna get some traditional food here in Africa. I've been eating like chicken and rice from like the restaurants at the hotels, but we're actually gonna get some traditional food. Now come with me and see what I get. All right, so like I said, I am gonna get some traditional food. So I got myself some fufu, some chicken, and a light soup. As you can see, I already tried some. It's good. Some people have interesting taste, but this soup has a little spice to it, so it just complements everything. And I think it tastes really good, so I'm giving it a 8 out of 10 for sure. All right, so now we are at the Manhia Palace Museum. This was the home of a couple of Asante kings. When the British came and they burned down the original kingdom, when the king came back from exile, they had to build him a house to stay in. So this was the original home for at least 3 kings until they decided to turn it into a museum and built a new palace. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to film inside. So if you do come to Ghana, I promise you, this is one of the best places if you want to learn about the Asante Kingdom and what happened in the past, and also about the current king right now. So I can just show you a little bit of the outside, but unfortunately, like I said, I can't show you anything on the inside. So, I've been saying it wrong this entire time. I knew the way I was saying it. The first day arriving here was day 0. Then the actual second day was day 1. So today was supposed to be day 3, but it was actually a mixture of day 2 and 3. Because like I said about that traffic, we took a lot to get here. So today's the end of day 2 and 3. We got to experience a lot. We almost put 2 days worth of trips inside of just today. We only missed out one thing about some woodwork stuff that they built in one of the villages here in Kumasi. So now I'm about to head to bed, and we get up tomorrow and we start heading towards Cape Coast. And we do make a stop in between, but I will explain that in the video starting tomorrow. Once again, thank you for being with me on this journey to Ghana. Let's get it.